What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is going to be the weekly edition of This Week in Sportsball NFL Week 6 edition. Now, I imagine every single one of you guys have heard of Urinating Tree, but if you haven't, the link will be in the description and go and check him out because it's his videos. I just react to him and I really enjoy him and I'm learning. So all the credit has to go to him. So go and check his video out, but just do it on another tab. Press a like and then watch his video with me here. I'd seriously appreciate that. Like this video, guys, if you want to see it. The more you like it, the more you let me know you want to see it, the more I'll do it. Because if not, I can just watch it in my own time and catch up. But if you guys want to see a reaction to it, I am all for that. And hopefully you guys are as well. Smash that subscribe button if you're new around here. Like, why not? Why? If you like this video, you're going to like next week's. And if you like next, you're going to like the week after. And you're going to like the week after. So just smash that subscribe button and you can watch it every single week. I'd seriously appreciate that. I didn't actually watch the NFL London game this week, but I have been told it was mental and it was decided by a last-minute field goal. So I'm keen. Let's get straight into it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this content. Like I've already said, I'm just waffling at this point. Let's get straight into NFL Week 6 Sportsball edition. Let's go.
Culture is actually and you lose that when it's tough.
We seem to have had only one good Thursday night game a month
Started off
ago.
with Tom Brady.
That's the only positive fortune we get. Otherwise, the media will do nothing but suck Tom Brady's dick as he beats the shit out of a team he should beat the shit out of.
He's earned that though, hasn't he? He's earned all the praise, so fair play.
He did
to
not
him.
forget the scars of Matt Patricia's terrible defense undoing him in that Super Bowl.
Nice.
It burns in his heart. And he treated the Eagles like one of his horrific torture victims.
Oh.
Brady is the Inquisition and Jalen Hurts is the poor bastard who won't convert.
Nice
Philly
pick,
itself
fair play.
is so broken that they cheer running the ball. The play calling is that useless. They use this momentum to rally, but they fail to realize that the NFL hates defenses. This man stared lovingly into Leonard Fournette's eyes as Fournette deliberately bumped into him. That's taunting on the Eagles! Get this emotion out of my league! Brady needs to win! Tough shit, Philly. You sucked, but you'll probably have 3 top 10 picks next year. It's not if, Howie.
3 top 10 picks. Wow. Yo, next year they'll start to be on that upward climb again.
Roseman fucks it up. It's how. Tank ball.
The game Florida doesn't want. To be fair, I have seen so many comments like, the Brits just get the games we don't want to watch.
They're so uncared for that America outsourced this game to London. Maybe someday those chaps won't get teams that grind their dicks into a blender. Maybe someday the Dolphins will learn not to rupture our fucking spleens when they have a shred of expectation. Remember when we thought Chan Gailey was the thing holding back Miami's offense from greatness?
To be fair, though, I didn't realise it was 2 teams with such bad records being at the London Stadium. I didn't watch this game, but 1-4 and 9-5. Like, wow. But if it's a good game, it's a good game.
Yeah, those were some good times. This team is such fucking trash, they're strangling fish in the ocean. Jacksonville has lost 20 consecutive games to this point, yet with how badly their everything is played, Urban's going to be looking for young tail at a club tonight.
Can
Maybe
they end
you'll
it
find
today?
An exotic girl named Tua turn the
winning.
ball over. Despite the Dolphins' 17-3 lead, we realized that Trevor Lawrence was hyped as a top draft pick. In spite of being handicapped by shitty coaching and no talent, the Jags are sneaking their way back into this game. Be lucky that this newly botched punt was inconclusive. The fact that it's this close, this late, I smell bullshit on the horizon.
54-yarder, nope.
Wait, what?
Fuck, so now we're imitating free kicks because we're in England? Good to know. And good to know the Dolphins are back.
Oh, I don't know why he came out there, but he's ready to curl on that bad boy. What?
54-yarder, nope.
Wow.
What the fuck, so now we're imitating free kicks because we're in England? Good to know. And good to know the Dolphins are back to tanking even though they don't have their first-round pick. You worthless assholes. I don't even want to see the final drive for Jacksonville. Just end my life in perpetual disappointment.
Can we do it? Oh my god, literally last second. You know what?
Jacksonville wins their first game since Phillip Rivers was...
Like, they finally won a game in 20. Look how happy he is. Oh, fair play.
Dadgumming the field. Fuck you, Miami. Let me cap your blowholes with flex tape. I had faith in you cunts! Welcome to how Houston felt last year, boys.
Oh, fair play, though. They finally won a
Shocking
game.
turn of events this side of the continent, it has been once again revealed that the New York Giants are an ass birth. The LA
They're getting
Rams just
battered.
waltzed into their house, stabbed everyone in it, had enough time to place their bodies as ornate decorations, and make themselves a cheese board. And then enjoy it with charcuterie and a glass of wine. And then burn the house down. The Giants' offense is heinous pig shit. And nothing says it more than with a constant barrage of turnovers, drop passes, and the only
great
consistent
catch.
thing about Daniel Jones' game. Fumbles.
Oh,
LA wanted a decisive win with their might at MetLife, and they did it with ease. Nothing
They
besides
battered 'em.
standard domination on their front. I look forward to the Giants doing absolutely nothing about their terrible team. You see John Mara on the street, taunt him relentlessly. The Rams did plenty of that on Sunday with their skill as well.
yeah, they got absolutely bad. They need to sort of out. That was destruction.
I was about to call this a tank bowl, but there are very stark differences between the Colts level of bad and the Texans shit swamp. When he's able to breathe
one
and
way
not
to
have his
put it.
glass body shattered, Carson Wentz can still sling the football.
Nice.
To be fair, that's to be expected out of a QB who's playing the
Oh.
NFL equivalent of UConn.
What a pass.
This game was absolute annihilation.
Go on,
It might
lad.
be confirmed in the Guinness Book of World Records for longest ass whooping in Indiana. Houston continues to slowly die, withering and
Oh,
writhing,
wow.
begging for someone to put them out of their misery. As Indianapolis notices them on the street, they don't give them relief. They merely laugh at their pain and walk away.
Thing is, as well, I bet for Texas, let me know if you're a Texas Houston fan, you were thinking, finally, there's a chance we're going to win the game against the Colts, 1-4 as well. We're going to finally win another game, or at least be in the conversation, you know? And they just get absolutely stomped.
Indy knows that their
Wow.
life is a far worse punishment than death could ever bring. Once again, I have no fucking idea how to assess the Baltimore Ravens this season.
Is Lamar
They
going
are
to
a
put it out
mystery
again?
box. You never know what's going to be inside of it in a given quarter. Hell, it could even be a mystery box. Against a white-hot Chargers team, it was expected to be a brutal reality check for a group dancing around raindrops. We somehow didn't see it happening to the team coming into Baltimore. The Chargers came off a statement win and somehow did the Charger thing by laying a massive egg.
Oh,
Do they realize
close.
that the defense they're facing has the coverage of a yardstick and is injured to
Oh,
hell?
man, let's
Last
go.
week going for it on
Yo, they're on fire on defense. Apparently they're awful defense, but they're on fire.
fourth down was a boom for the Chargers. Today showed the risk of those procedures. They just had nothing. And Baltimore is somehow 5-1, despite every fucking opportunity to self-destruct. I understand nothing anymore.
They're winning
Someone
games,
please
that's
take me
all
out
that
of my
matters.
misery like Lamar does his opponents. Since he is doing their first initiation in becoming a man. In ancient Sparta, young men would hunt down and kill a slave as a test to ascend to be a Spartan.
I mean, the Bengals have been doing quite well recently, so I'm assuming they're going to win. Like, a lot of people were fuming. I believe it was the Bengals when the call went against them. They were absolutely fuming. What's the Bengals? I may have got it wrong. I do apologize. Again, I'm still learning. The Bengals was against the Packers, weren't they? No, that was... Oh, my days. The Bengals were against the Packers, weren't they? Oh, my... That was incredible. Field goals just completely missed. The extra points just missed. I'm getting mixed up with the Browns, I think I am. But they're against the Lions. This is going to be a whitewash. The Lions never win, do they?
The Bengals honored this tradition by attacking a poverty franchise and killing them with witnesses. Some witnesses. Detroit was Detroit, there's no argument there. Dan Campbell cried last week and it's
Detroit was Detroit. Yeah, they just lose.
still cannot will them to not suck. Not with Cincinnati trying to overcome last week's devastating loss by missed field goals.
Yes,
The
it
talent
was
they're
a field
showing,
goals.
they have the potential to make some noise in December and January. I'd still prefer they get a better coach, but that's minor nitpicking. At Ford Field, everyone's a winner. Except for Detroit, they're irrelevant. Perhaps Jared
They
Goff
used to
can
it,
show
though.
up and help out. Maybe the talent that's still there around him can. Anytime would be nice. The Chiefs are such fucking ass this season. Everyone's fawning over their talent and Mahomes and Andy Reid, but I see right through them. And you should as well. The
Okay.
Redskins are many things this year. A good football team does not appear to be one of them. Garbage play all
Burn,
around,
man.
Mahomes making careless mistake after careless mistake, a defense that only exists to be a background character to an offensive show? This is
The thing is, with the Chiefs, they may not be playing the best ball right now, but they've got the assets to punish you. And you just think if a few games down the line or playoff time, they just piece it together, they're dangerous. So it's one of them. You're kind of like, well, as long as they're getting the playoffs, you've got to fear them as a top team. It don't like if they don't make the playoffs, it's like, oh my god, awful. but they're a proven team. Proven they can make it to a Super Bowl. Proven they can win a Super Bowl. Like, they're scary, man. All we've got to do is make it into them playoffs, and then it just click, and then they can batter you.
This isn't a fucking Super Bowl contender. This is a shell team that exists to put on a front of success. So, should I feel good that the final result is deceiving? Wow, the Chiefs played for about 20 minutes. Let's all suck their dick because of talent. Plan the goddamn parade down Grand Boulevard. Don't worry, though. Their time for retribution will come.
Yep.
And it will be relentless. On the other side, Washington is now sweating bullets. Their organization has been exposed again, and the public is breathing down their neck for that damn good culture of theirs. Dan Snyder stews in his not office. He needs something to get the heat off the email scandal that's plagued the football world as of late. Then the light bulb goes off. Hey, you know what would get us goodwill? We're tiring Sean Taylor's number this week. People loved that guy. His family may not know about it, but you can't make fun of us. We care about Sean Taylor. So much that it's a rush ceremony to hell and back. They even corralled a dude who needs to be beaten heavily to where Taylor's number is painted, and he did a TikTok dance to generate clicks. It's infuriating, yes, but don't blame the irrelevant Mahomes for being a douche. Blame the Redskins for the rush job and the disorganization. That's why I consider them the lolcow of the week.
I mean, I've heard about the email thing you guys have put in the comments. It's absolutely awful. We're not going to get into it. We're not that kind of channel. We don't get into that kind of stuff. We just want to be happy and enjoy life. That is very botched. That is a cover-up job. Like, wow. At least do it with a little bit of class. Put it all together. Do it right.
Never stop being a snake, Dan. Sell a fucking team.
Wow.
There are many great traditions in the world of football. Are the Packers going to continue the winning streak? Dallas Cowboy fans never shutting the fuck up about their team. Roger Goodell being a clueless anti-football pussy. And Darren Rodgers walking into Chicago and making the Bears his bitch. It's a comfort to all of us in the NFL. Green Bay is all but a guaranteed win in their lap, which unfortunately might be going away in the near future. Not for what the Bears are doing, though. That offense is unsurprisingly still shit. Justin Fields just isn't ready for a full-time role yet. They've greatly limited the already limited offense, and playing a quality team leaves them flawed and desperate for big defensive play.
I don't think I've ever seen this many sacks in a highlight video of one game before. Like, they're all over him. Wow.
Be shocked that it didn't work out again here. Green Bay maintains tradition. Rodgers still lives rent-free at Soldier Field. There is one thing I have to disagree with you on, Aaron. You don't own Chicago. The McCaskies do. And they know how to torture that fan base in crueler ways than you could ever imagine.
I bet the people actually own the team. Like, sucks to be the fans if they're that bad. Like, it's one of them. I get it in soccer. Sometimes you get awful owners as well. So the mutual respect's there of like how much it can hurt.
You want to know something? I thought the Carolina Panthers were going to make strides this season.
Okay.
Maybe not playoff contender, but I like some of the signs they were showing in terms of their team structure. These past few weeks, I have one question. How fucking useless are they without Christian McCaffrey? This offense has become straight up dog shit. Man. Sam Darnold can't make a pass. His receiver...
Yo, I'm learning. Read my mind.
Can't make a catch. The offensive line blocks as well as McAfee antivirus.
Oh!
Just lets everything through. If the Panthers had any sort of offense, this game isn't even close. Minnesota is...
Yeah, I'll go watch that again. Oh, man.
Catch. The offensive line blocks as well as McAfee antivirus. It just lets everything through. If the Panthers had any sort of offense, this game isn't even close. Minnesota isn't exactly good. They find unbelievable ways to lose football games. And with how they're allowing Carolina to stay in this match, it's not exactly a surprise why they're under 500 to start the year. But this is supposed to be a legitimate contender, am I right? Even with both teams being utterly useless and not worthy of the postseason, Carolina is managing to somehow not shit their pants on offense anymore.
Oh, what a joke. Wow.
Most stunning, despite everything they've done to kill themselves, the Panthers are somehow still alive. Behold the game-tying touchdown and two-point conversion. Vikings fans quietly cheer this fortune, as it might mean the handicap of Mike Zimmer may finally be gone. Unfortunately for them, Brian Burns is somehow too fast to tackle anyone, and they're in field goal range. They can put the dagger in the Panthers' throat. Remember last week against Detroit?
Surely there's not going to be another missed field goal.
This is for the win. From the right hash, Joseph from 47. It is wide to the right.
What is going on?
If Minnesota...
What is going on with these missed field goals, man? What?
It's going to be Carolina. They'll have to do it without special teams. Conveniently, they were delivered a quick win off Amazon Prime. Good times were had by none.
They got there in the end, but I tell you what, their special teams, there's nothing special about them.
Minnesota gets to pretend they don't suck, and Carolina just sucks. Mike Zimmer becomes Mike Myers and will not die. Can we just give both teams a loss for this game? The Raiders were dealing with a chaotic week with John Gruden forced to resign and having their special teams coordinator Rich Bisaccia take the temporary reins.
Okay.
So do you know how Denver usually has their best response by completely shitting it and forgetting anything relating to the game of football?
Wait, what?
Let's
Did you catch that? Or did they hit the
their
ground?
best response by completely shitting it and forgetting anything relating to
Oh, I hit the ground. That'd have been
the
sick.
game of football? Let's just say Vegas had their rallying cry this week with more than a moral victory. It was good resolve from them to come back after all the shit that's happened to win. It's really impressive.
Yeah, no, it
Broncos
is.
are just fucking bad. Quite the shame when a team can no longer play the garbage of the league to stat pad, isn't it? Shit offense, exposed and flawed defense. Same stuff that happened
great
last
catch.
week without the comeback. And the thing is this, when Denver was forced to try and make plays on offense, they shat the bed. It was as pathetic as what Vic Fangio calls a game plan. Perhaps that's too soft a word for them. Vegas was visibly wounded, ripe for the taking, and they still failed miserably. Enjoy 500, boys. If you're lucky, you'll manage to stay there for a while.
It may do. It may
This
do.
year is shaping up to be a pain that Cleveland hasn't felt in decades. Suffering through eons of terrible football can't prepare them for a return to the factory of sadness. But it's for a new reason. Because of the ungodly amounts of injuries that are plaguing them.
Oh, that's a shame, mate. There's nothing worse when, especially in your system, the fact that the way you guys do it with the draft and everything is you're relying on getting star players. And then when you get all these injuries, it's not like, again, in soccer it hurts. But you can sign someone. You can patch it up in a January transfer window or a summer transfer window. You can't really patch it up. You kind of just got to wait out the injury and bring in a has-been or somebody who isn't as good. And it must hurt a lot, and it must be depressing, especially Brown fans. Like, from what I've seen, the Browns, they ain't had the best past. They ain't had the best past in terms of winning. You finally, like, get on a roll, like, yes, we're starting to win, and you get all these injuries. It's just a shame, man. It's a shame.
Arizona does not care. They need to maintain their impressive form, and they showed no mercy.
Yeah, they're on
With
fire.
the Cardinals' offense, with how obliterated Cleveland is on both sides of the ball, it was a feast of blood. The game was so ugly it played out like a funeral for the entire fucking city. The defense was as exposed and broken as it was against the Chargers last week. They were outmatched on all fronts, and the Cardinals continued their undefeated march on to their next victim. This was supposed to be the year a new tradition was formed for the Browns, and they were technically right. It just might not be the one you were expecting. Bring out your dead, Cleveland.
Oh, I mean, again, but fair play to Arizona, by the way, because they are absolutely on fire.
Imagine the Cowboys without a god-awful coach squatting down on their back every single week. They have incredible talent, that's never been the issue. The thing has always been that they've never had good coaching. Dallas has either had ass-kissers, coaches past their prime, or Mike McCarthy leading the way. Knowing McCarthy, all he took from Analytics 101 is to go for it on 4th down. Play calls or situations don't matter, just go for it. And they may even...
Yeah, I love that motto. Just go for it. Give the crowd what they want to see. And if it doesn't score, then we may lose a game.
fail in that situation, but talent will excuse executive incompetence. The Cowboys should be wiping the floor with New England's remains. These aren't the Patriots of past years, they're mortal now. Yet for some insane reason, it's not only competitive, but New England is fighting for their lives.
Oh, wow.
Neck and neck in a twisted duel of fate. The Patriots snagged the lead in the 4th quarter, but you can never count out Dallas. Not with their offensive talent. Cue Greg the leg after a long drive. That leg needs some tweaking. It keeps veering to the left. Looks like high-end talent will need to save them again.
Here I come to save the day.
Fair play.
Man, Trevon Diggs is so good. They found a
Great
gem in
pick.
him. So how do the Cowboys screw this up?
Oh my days, what's the time difference? Oh, we're talking 5-10 seconds like a play a part. Oh, wow.
Man, Trevon Diggs is so good. They found a gem in him.
That play ends at 2:27.
So how do
7 seconds later, they go and score a touchdown with a great pass. Oh, wow.
The Cowboys screw this
what a
up.
game. Oh, man.
What the hell was the safety doing on that play? I still don't trust the Patriots to hold on, though. Not with the Cowboys' talent on offense. Maybe they can get some
I rate
luck?
that 2 point.
Not really. There were some big penalties on Dallas that took them back to their 45. But Dak flexed his elite coach carrying skills to get them back into range for Greg the Leg.
Right. We can't have another missed field. I don't care how far out it is. We can't. I'm not having it anymore. Ever since in my score-gormy reaction, I said, you rarely see a missed. I feel like there's been more missed than scored. I'm not having it. It's going in. It's going over.
We're headed to overtime.
He made it for a split second. I thought he'd missed. He made it. Fair play.
New England gets the ball first and they stall out to punt. Bill, I'm usually the conservative type, but it's 4th and short at your 45 in overtime. You can't afford to give Dallas the ball back with their skill. And with the incredible powers of hindsight, the Cowboys' star power goes to work and gives Gillette Stadium a final air show to end it all.
Fair play.
Here I come to save
Oh, what a pass.
This shouldn't have been close, but Dallas
mate.
escapes with a victory thanks to the wonders of high-end talent. Be warned, though. You won't survive like this for long. Mike McCarthy is going to hold back this team. Celebrate for now, but Dallas can't dance like this all season.
What do you reckon? Let me know if you think Dallas is going to be up there. I ain't seen my Saints yet. There's only 7 minutes left. We've got to be coming up. We've got to be coming up, man.
January is far more unforgiving.
Ooh.
This is old school
UNH
football at its
Steelers,
finest.
man.
Not really. It's more that both offenses are terrible and the defenses are carrying the brunt of the weight. How am I saying that about the Seahawks defense? I know Pittsburgh's is supposed to be good, but them? The Steelers are up by 14 at half, though.
Oh, very
Seattle's
nice.
without Russell Wilson and harken back to the 2017 Packers without Aaron Rodgers. Then Pete Carroll yelled at them in the locker room and threatened to play an endless loop of Jordan Peterson podcasts. I think that may have been enough of a motivation for the offense to get its shit together.
Oh, wow. That's actually a joke I hit because I know who Jordan Peterson is. He's been popping up all over my timeline and stuff, so I get it. Finally, I get like an obscure American joke. I like it.
For whatever reason, Pittsburgh can't stop the running game. Can it just be like the Steelers where Najee has to do nearly everything to gain 4 yards? Apparently, Pittsburgh can no longer have easy games. As the Seahawks, under the guidance of Geno Smith, have tied the game.
The comeback
Dear
is on.
God, kill us now. 2 more offensive futility until the Steelers have to drag the withered old horse for another final ride. It's ugly, but they're somehow being forced at gunpoint to move down the field. As Seattle drops an easy pick. Way to go, Jamal.
He should have had that. He
I'm
should
the
have had
best in
that,
the
man.
nation. Yeah, in your dreams, you fucking useless ass box safety. Now
It's in the breadbasket, man. You've got to be catching
Pittsburgh gets
that.
to kick a field goal to retake the lead. But then, a miracle happened. Geno Smith channeled his days at West Virginia and guided Seattle down the field. And now it's going to... Oh no, DK, what are you doing? Just get the fuck out of bounds! Thank God it didn't cost them, but I'd think about that before dissing Shannon Sharp on Twitter. Jason Myers, now is your chance. This game is going to overtime.
Yeah, I feel like we've had a ridiculous amount of overtimes in this game. That's like the amount we've seen, not in this one game, obviously, over the league this week. There didn't normally this many, is there?
Motherfuck. Neither offense being unable to do anything, we're in for a
Great
ride.
tackle.
Both teams trade stalled offensive drives, but wait. Do I hear a sound in the distance?
Here I come to save the day.
TJ Watt, you fucking legend. I don't care that Watt already got paid. I demand you pay him more. Give him all of the money. Build
Great
him endless
pick,
statues down North Shore Drive.
Oh.
He's the only reason Pittsburgh won.
What a beast.
They're 3-3, let the false hope consume me whole. So a situation happened
There you go. So UNH's happy because the Steelers have won.
with the Steelers game that's pretty infuriating. In the fourth quarter, Darrell Taylor suffered a dangerously serious injury that stopped play for a while. Thankfully, he's able to move his extremities and flew back with the team, so it's not worst case scenario. But it's what the fans in the stadium did. They were doing the fucking wave as he was lying on the ground. They didn't stop until the cart came out. Sure, you didn't know what was happening. I don't think both teams huddle around the 50 in the fourth quarter for no reason. Dude may have broken his fucking neck and the first response is to do the wave out of boredom? Fuck it, the people at that stadium doing that are also lolcow of the week. Best fan base in football, my ass.
I'm not going to get onto the crowd, but oh my days, man. Please update me on how he's doing literally like today in my comments, because sport's one thing, but safety and life obviously just trumps that so much. And it's great to see the big hits. You know what I mean? I love watching the big hits. You love watching the big hits, I assume, the fast-flowing game, the dangers of it. But it puts it into perspective. When someone gets hurt like that, you just want them to be okay. And yeah, let me know in the comments.
No one is giving Tennessee a chance in this matchup. They are justified. It is a team that lost in humiliating fashion to the Jets. And the Bills have been cutting down everything in their path for weeks. But you know the motto of football. Any given Sunday, anything is possible. It's technically Monday here, but Sunday is more prestige. There are a few things that make me happier in the football world than Derrick Henry obliterating defenses. The brute force, the elegant grace, and the sheer disrespect of his opponents all in one.
Oh, man.
I fucking love it. Never, ever take this man away from us, football gods. Watching him play every week is a treat. Hey, boys, if you're still in the Shadow Realm, can you check to see if Josh Norman is around? He hasn't been returning our calls.
Wow.
This endless rummaging through the Bills' defense has us realize one thing. This game is an offensive duel.
Oh, great
It's in different ways. The Bills threw raw air power in Tennessee with King Henry claiming victim after victim on his way to supremacy.
What a beast.
Even into the fourth, we expect the Titans to run out of gas, but they just don't. They're resilient fuckers, I'll give them that. For every shot Buffalo takes Tennessee as an answer. It's a legitimate heavyweight bout. With this Titan lead by 3 deep into the fourth, Buffalo almost had a dagger, but it got called back for a holding penalty.
Oh,
Can't let the game finish that easily. You need to up the drama and tension. Now the Bills march. Time slowly ticking away. The goal line moving ever so closer. The script is all but writing itself. Buffalo managing the clock enough to strangle the Titans at their own game. All they need is to go for the kill.
Oh, it was a 4th and 1. It was they just absolutely whiffed a 4th and 1.
Allen leans forward, and I don't think he got there.
Titans can play defense in the interior? Holy shit. Nothing against the play call by Buffalo, but that got blown up by an outstanding individual effort. Tennessee survives. Maybe I was too harsh on them for past failures. Maybe they deserve another look.
Man.
I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch of this in January. Football is a brutal game.
More injuries.
For the fallen.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
It's a shame, man, you know. All this talent going to waste.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Unit lost.
I feel like as well, especially this year and last year, COVID just adds so much more stress to the injuries. Like, you get your normal injuries, which is awful anyway, and then you just got added onto that. The numbers of COVID is awful, man.
Thus concludes another week of this sermon on the field. Amen.
Rodgers snaps it quick. Pressure coming. Scrambles to his right. Pumps and runs. Aaron Rodgers is inside the pylon.
This type of team ownership should be illegal. Because Rodgers just wins. That's what he does. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's another sports sport. I've really enjoyed it. Learned a bit more what happened this week. And did I miss the Saints game? Did I miss the Saints game? Oh, what? Where was the Saints game in this? Like, I know I'm doing my outro, but I'm just thinking, where was the Saints game? Like, what? Did I, like, have a little nap halfway through this reaction? Why was there no Saints game? Let me know in the comments, guys. Is it going to be a separate video? Was it a mad game? Or maybe I'm just being an absolute idiot. People who's made it to this far is probably like, what is he on about? I'm going to definitely check to see if I completely missed that Saints game. I don't think I did. Because I don't notice my Saints. Let me know in the comments if they were in here or not, and why they wasn't. Because I don't think they were. They definitely wasn't. You know what? I'm saying they definitely wasn't. I'm sticking with my gut. I'd appreciate that if you let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. You're absolute legends. And hopefully we get down to the mystery of why the Saints weren't involved. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.